Hi everybody. Today we are going to discuss about the communication for the serial devices. So mainly it's a introduction to serial buses and I2C. So mainly the I2C or I2C is nothing but that is integrated circuits. That's mainly I2C. It's a pronounced I sequenced I squared C. That is the main thing of integrated circuits. The two wires of serial bus protocol it interlinked with the two machines, mainly invented the Philips company in the year of 1980s. That is the main important parameter of I2C. Where we use this I2C in the sense it's originally they used the Philips side of television sets and mainly very common in peripheral devices such as integrated embedded system like a Philips, National Semiconductor Devices, and Sigar and other and Siemens and etc. We can use nowadays. And also the PC world it will be used as a real-time clock and temperature sensors we can use as I2C devices mainly. And the basic descriptions mainly we have two wires of serial protocol with the addressing capability and a speed up to 3.4 mbps, that's megabits per second, and multi master and multi slaves also it's possible to interconnect the devices mainly. Yeah, the basic electrical wiring having the SD and SCL, that is the data and the clock pulses you can able to interlink the two lines, and the open controller mainly we are using, and very simple to interfacing between the different voltage levels is this main electrical wiring of I2C. And the main clock it's not a traditional clock we are using, and normally they kept the high and pull up power is normally high, and the pulsed by the master during the data transmission, whether the master is transmitter or receiver, and the slave device can use the clock how they need of time how it will be used. And the basic I2M is that is I2 transmitter is the master always the recent transition and start conditions, addressing of data and acknowledgements and stop conditions. These are used in the clock transitions of the cycle. We have seen data and addresses and conditions we are using. And the basic I2 transmission mainly the transmitter receiver differs from the master and slave, and the master iteration with the how transactions and the slave responders are we are using. And mainly the read and write we are using the for read purpose we are using the slave transmitter, and the write purpose we are using master because the write is comparably difficult of read and other things. So the master we using the master transmitter for the write purpose. And the next we used in the conditions master and the slave. The mainly we are using the master and slave condition, and the next is start condition master SDA we are using, and while low and high the SDA and the SCL is low and high we are using. Mainly the reading and writing purpose we use low and high purpose. Mainly the address transmission we have data clock sample rising edge or clock, and mainly the address bus is 7 bits and 8 bits will indicate the read and the write, and it may be high or low read and write purpose, and address assigned by the pulse or NXP phase of phases we are using. The data transmission the transmitted just a link of address of 8 bits, and for write master transmitters the slave is acknowledgement, and read and write slave transmitter we can use the acknowledgement conditions, and also the transmission is continuous with the subsequent bits until the master slaves we can create the conditions. This is the main parameter of the I2 conditions. This is the SD and SCL we already seen. For reading and writing purpose we are using low and high. Compared with its opposite reactions. So another look of I2C. So first can we use the run how we can be run and assume 0 is the driven and 1 is the pulled up. We can use the raise increasing the change of the values. Suddenly it will increase up to the high. The rate and value of I transition and I transactions mainly. We have values of A0 to A6, that is 7 values of A series for the read and write purpose we are using, and D values of written and write, written and reading purpose, mainly a D2 to D7. So we have totally 8 and 7 values of A and 0. Likewise, in the useful data, likewise A60, A0, D7, so like it, so you can use. And also the data bus rate is around, it's a 400 kilohertz range, and the clock speed is we can use. So these are the main thing of I2C. Thank you.